Good morning, folks. Anthony here from Duffy's Logistical Services. Second video for YouTube, and today we are going to Stockton-on-Tees to pick up 3 pallets and deliver them to Glasgow. I'm going to take you with me for the ride. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you when I get loaded. Hi folks, so I got loaded this morning. Turned out it was 4 pallets instead of 3. I'll show you the pictures there in a minute. And I recorded something this morning, but my microphone isn't working for some reason. I don't know what happened, and I'm hoping this comes through a little bit better. So I think what I said this morning was the journey was supposed to take me 3 hours and 25 minutes, and I added on an hour to save my skin, basically because it's Friday. Nobody can trust the traffic on a Friday because everyone is going home for the weekend. And it turned out that I did the right thing. So I set off at, I can't remember now, 25 to 12. I set off at 25 to 12 from pickup. And the sat nav said I was going to reach my destination at 25 past 3, and I said on the CX app that I was going to get there at 25 past 4. Like I said earlier, it was turned out to be the right thing to do, because about an hour left in the journey, a notification came up on the sat-nav, said there's congestion on the M74, 15-minute delays, we found another route, saves you 10 minutes. So I clicked on that and went around it, and by the time I got it out the other side of the village that I was driving through, there was more congestion there as well. So within that happening, just before it, the shipper phoned me and asked me for an ETA because his customers were asking him. So I said I'll be there at 4:15, which my sat-nav said I'll be there for 4:15. And that was after taking a 10-minute break at a services on the M6 between Penrith and Carlisle. No sooner had that phone call ended, that's when the notification came up in the sat-nav. So I took it. I was due to come off in junction 5, came off at junction 10, went through the village, got to the other side, and more congestion, another 10 minutes added on to the time again. So I had to phone the shipper and say, I'm really sorry, this is after happening. There's a congestion on the M74. I'm now a half a mile away from, I think it was the A71 at the time, and I've been redirected due to congestion on the motorway. Right, he said, no problem, thank you for letting me know. I'll let my customers know. And that was the end of that phone call. While I was sat in that, the traffic announcement came on saying that there was a crash between junction 7 and junction 6 on the motorway. and that's what was the hold up basically. So I reckon everyone and anyone that was using a sat nav got the same notification I did and decided to take it, and then we ended up getting congestion on the other side of that little village. I can't remember the name of it. And finally got there for 4:28 according to my phone. So the lad comes up with the forklift. I apologised to him, told him what the crack was. He said, yeah, our QC department, one of the lads from the QC department was driving down there, and he said there was an accident. And I drove past the accident. The car is wrought off, but it looks like people are alright, thankfully. Single vehicle accident by the looks of it. So I got everything offloaded, got my PRD sent over, and happy days. I was looking for a backload again from Glasgow back to Durham, or near enough it, and nothing. I mean, it's now 5:15 on a Friday evening, and there was one load coming out of Prestwick going to Edinburgh, and I don't fancy going to Edinburgh tonight. So I'm going to make the journey home and call it a weekend. I've got a couple of quotes out for next week. We'll see if they come about, but that remains to be seen. And if you're a shipper, I'm sorry about that, folks. I got a phone call about one of those quotes and got the job. I'm collecting in Bladen on Sunday afternoon between 2 and 3 o'clock. Keep the gear in the van overnight, and I'm going to Sheffield, Manchester and Liverpool final destination on Monday. So that's the reason for the brief interruption on the recording. So I completely forgot what I was saying, so I had to watch the recording over again myself to pick up where I left off, because the head is frazzled. But in a good way. So, yeah, what I was saying is, if you're a shipper and you fancy using a courier without the middleman, I'll be leaving my name and number and my email address in the description below this video and every other video, and you can contact me and we'll see what we can do for each other. Even if it's just the odd job or regular work, I don't mind. And I don't mind where I'm going or how far I'm going. It'll be no skin off my nose as long as the product or the pallets or whatever it is gets delivered. That's the name of the game, really, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to make my way back home. Empty, unfortunately. And on a side note, I phoned the shipper again, just let him know that everything was delivered. PODs were signed off, CX app updated, and he was very happy. I mean, communication is key in this industry. Well, it should be in any industry, really. But in logistics, if you're not in the logistics industry, you will always hear that communication is key. So by picking up the phone and phoning him that I was being delayed and that everything had been delivered now as well, he was extremely happy. And that's all it takes. Just pick up the phone. If you're going to be delayed, pick up the phone. Phone the shipper. Explain the situation, whatever the situation may be, just explain it. and they'll be happy, because they won't be if you don't tell them. And it only took a couple of seconds. He was the last dialed on my phone. Phoned him back. He missed the call, rang me back, literally within seconds. Explained the situation. Right, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. He let his customers know. Everybody was happy. Everybody was informed. And that's all you need. It's all you need. You'll hear other YouTubers that are in, and that are couriers as well. They'll tell you exactly the same thing. It's how you maintain relationships and build a customer base for yourself. So the shipper and I had a bit of a conversation, getting to know each other, and just wished each other a good weekend. Just wished each other a good weekend. I'm still nervous. It's my second video, so please bear with me. I'm doing my best. If you think I'm nervous here, you should have heard my wedding speech. Bloody hell. I was a bag of nerves at that. The difference is I'm talking into a phone, and then you're watching it on your phone or your television or your laptop or your tablet or wherever you have YouTube, access to YouTube. So I think I'm going to finish it on that. Just one other thing. To the people who commented on my first video, thank you. All the well wishes are very well received. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It kind of steadied my nerves a little bit. And also to a special mention to Dave from Anvil Logistics. He watched my video. He left a voice note on my WhatsApp because I featured on his Shows Your Van about 4 months ago. So I still had his WhatsApp number saved, and I sent him a message saying I'm releasing my first YouTube video. It's currently uploading. Would you mind having a look at it? Tell me what I've done wrong and give me your harshest criticism. So he did. About an hour later, after the video was uploaded. He watched it in between jobs, in 2 parts I think he said, and he left a really nice message. And he said he was going to mention me on his channel. And before I set off this morning, he had uploaded his own weekly video that he does every week. And he mentioned me. Man of his word, Dave Anvil Logistics. If you need anything out of the Greater Manchester area, look up Dave Anvil Logistics. I'll tag his YouTube channel on here again. You'll get all his details on it. He also specialises in ADR, which is transportation of hazardous goods by road. He's an expert on it. He used to do it for a living before, when he was employed, and he decided to go and get his own ADR licence. And that's basically his niche. Oh, he does other stuff as well. He's got a number of other private customers, and he does a bit of work in the CX when things are quiet. But if you are looking for an ADR driver out of the Greater Manchester area, David from Anvil Logistics Limited is your man. So one shout out deserves another. Thanks very much, Dave. Thanks very much everyone who's liked and subscribed so far. If you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I hope to put out more content again. I'm still finding my niche in what I'm going to do on YouTube, but for now I'm going to do just basically vlogs on each job, and we'll see where we go from there. I might do a weekly vlog. I know I said in the last one I wasn't going to be one of those couriers that puts out a weekly vlog, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I uploaded the video yesterday, and I might go along with that. So thanks very much everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting under my videos. It's given me a little bit more confidence to put out more videos. And I hope you have a good weekend. And may next week be better than this week. All the best now, folks. Bye bye.